Hi Rumians, I'm Druzhnik. Thank you for being here and welcome back to another episode of the Empire of the Bouncy Tail in our Stellaris Nemesis series. I am going to... I hope that there's no battleship in production currently. Complete. Let's see, what are you building? Colony ship, and you're building a battleship. What the ISS Agathodamon found on Iraglia 1 were not buildings, but surprisingly regular mineral outcroppings. Science officer Servius Clovius asserts that these angular blocks of rock are the product of interactions between tectonic plates. Their shape's the result of the unusual tectonophysics inherent in the planet's crust. The perfect angularity of these thrust faults implies a possibility of aliens tampering with Iraglia's 1's crust at some point in the past. Wow, this was a difficult one to read out loud. Okay. We need to...
Construction complete.
Construction complete. Which kind of battleship are you building? Do we know that? We don't know that. Yes, we can know. We can know. We can know. The Vetranio class. Okay, so that one is not one that we can change the name of right now.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Scientific breakthrough. Let's do that first. Yeah, let's do city district housing.
Scientific breakthrough
another one.
achieved.
Jump drive. Sapient. Oh, sapient combat AI. Very, very dangerous.
Survey complete.
Gets us to the AI uprising. But, let's see. So not the Vetranio, but we can change the name of the Theodosius. So we will call this the... Persecutor. Persecutor. There we go. And, Mudagan merchant deal. Yes, let's continue the deal. I don't know what I was doing, but let's do 2, I suppose. It also costs energy? Oh. To make the deal? I did not know. No, it didn't.
Found.
It didn't. Yes, let's research that. Hey, Rumi. Did it make a new one? Is this the same? Yeah, it's the same. Delete. Go away. What can you offer us? A destroyer? No. Bye. Okay. Tiberius will be called Mother... No. Of Litters, because it's a carrier ship. Save. Oh, yes, it makes a new ship. I see. So that was the Tiberius. Yes, crime. Are you still being built? No, you're not being built. So we can change the Vetranio's name now to...
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Catatonia. So we're going to get rid of you. And then... Iraglia 4 is exceptionally rich in minerals. Minerals that are unfortunately of no use to us. However, science officer Servius Clovius believes the many elements in the crust of Iraglia 4 can be transformed into potentially more useful forms through positron bombardment. The ISS Agathodamon has requested that the Empire of the Bouncy Tail set aside 100 energy credits for the purposes of this project. Yeah, sure.
Situation log updated.
You can do this, no problem. Ooh, resources from jobs plus 5%. Don't even think about it, of course. Now let's see. Did that immediately change? No, it did not. Okay, so the Theodosius, I don't remember what we changed it to, so that's a little bit annoying. Not just a little bit, that's quite annoying. So let's do Catatonia and the Vetranio. That was probably the...
System survey
Oh no,
complete.
The Vetranio was Catatonia. And so then let's add Mother of Litters. And then on the Panther Swag...
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
We had the Vetranio, Mother of Litters. And then the Theodosius... Oh man, I don't know which one.
System survey complete.
But you already have that one, so let's see. What is it? Theodosius. Can I see? Yes, I can. With the disruptors. Okay. Hang on. A lot of things are going on. With the disruptors. Okay, so that was this one. The other one has disruptors too, but the Persecutor, I think. Just neutron launchers, right? Heroes. Yeah. Okay. So that is going to be the Persecutor. This has become more difficult in comparison to the previous iteration of Stellaris, so that's annoying. It used to be easier. You would just change the name of the ship and it would still be the same ship. But I guess with this new change, you can change the name of the ship while it's being built, but then you just make a new template. But it's annoying for replacement purposes. For storytelling, it is annoying. Our operatives are working to identify and make contact with criminal elements inside the Caphivet bonnet merchants that would be susceptible to our assistance. So what? Eat! Okay, what are you doing? Do you have anything to do here? Now this is a frontier sector, which it won't be for that much longer. Yes, the moats must flow.
System
We could
survey
upgrade
complete.
you, perhaps? No, we need more crystal production. We could make a crystal mine here. That would be fine. An alert communications officer has identified what appears to be a faint signal, almost lost in the gamma ray flashes from the black hole here. Faint, but unmistakably artificial. This raises intriguing possibilities for our scientists.
Situation log updated.
Horizon signal! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The black hole. Let's investigate the horizon signal. Very scary. Very, very scary. 13 months. Okay. Still taking way too long.
Project complete.
Oh dear. Gravity is desire. Science Officer Talos Lollius reports that the signal was unexpectedly easy to decipher, but their team has spent considerable time confirming that it's not a hoax. It is a repeating half-coherent message in the EBT language, something like a poem. It repeats the phrases "gravity is desire" and "time is sight." It encodes coordinates near the black hole, and it ends with a dedication by name to the science officer, who adds dispassionately that they have confirmed that the signal has been radiating into interstellar space since before their birth. In fact, the signal may predate our civilization. Should we log it and move on? Nah, let's send the vessel to those coordinates. Let's begin the worm in waiting.
Situation log updated.
As the ISS Ptolemy approaches the coordinates specified by the signal, it begins to report spatial distortions and curious lensing effects, a rich stream of valuable data. Then the transmission becomes distorted. What happens next is analyzed exhaustively. The excitement in Science Officer Talos Lollius' voice tautens to fear as the ship's hull struggles under increasingly exotic conditions. The ship triggers a distress call. Talos Lollius cries out, "The worm!" Or perhaps, "The worm." Then all transmissions end. No trace of the ISS Ptolemy is ever found. No further transmissions, no debris, and the space at those coordinates is innocuous and utterly free of distortions. But the data they sent back has advanced our physics research dramatically. Perhaps it was worth their lives. Oh dear, what have we done?
Our enemies hurl themselves at one of our planets.
Oh cool, a rebellion. That is cute. Let's have some fun. Oh, you're gonna be very strong, aren't you? Let's see how strong you are. Oh dear, 632. Yeah, I was a little bit afraid of that. Okay, so you're just gonna start making a dent in this, I suppose. It's gonna be annoying, but whatever.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
We'll deal with it. Rumigrat lost, yes I know. Republic of Rumigrat. Ah, yes, I suppose it was coming with that name.
Breakthrough achieved.
I suppose we had it coming. Calling development speed. Let's see, energy nexus, 0 point reactor gamma. Let's get the gamma laser, and of course we're going to declare war.
At last, to war.
Yeah, what did you think, guys? What did you think? Contact established. We have made contact with a rowdy but promising group of Captivet pirates. These violent cutthroats are more than willing to accept our weapons and ships, although... Really, guy? Really? Guy? Really? Although we'll have no way of controlling them once they're set loose. Cool. A group of auxiliary operatives in the Captivet bonded merchants has begun shying away from their assigned tasks, citing a lack of confidence in their overall purpose. Spymaster Alla Floridius would typically handle such matters without bringing them to our attention, but even without them knowing any details, these operatives seem unusually well informed about Operation Armed Privateers, and perhaps the spy network as a whole. Given that these auxiliaries are kept isolated from our more active and better informed agents, Alla Floridius suspects that the operatives are being fed information from an outside source. She also concedes that they may simply be highly perceptive individuals. Given these doubts and threats posed to Operation Armed Privateers by each scenario, Spymaster Alla Floridius requests a directive on how to proceed. We could cut them loose, which increases the operation difficulty, or we can see where these insights might lead. Let's just see what happens. New Mystic Order. Yes, show us your wares. What do you want? New Mystic Visualization Edict. Minus 2,500 energy. Ah, let's go get it. Let's buy this thing. Deal. Let's see. Oh, good, unwavering insight. Excellent.
The conquest
nice.
of the new world has begun.
Consumer goods upkeep minus 5%, research speed for statecraft plus 10%, monthly energy credits plus 10%. So it's a little bit similar to this, although this is research speed, industry, and materials. Okay. Nice. You go, I guess, go upgrade. And then it's probably the ship change. Battleship change. We have almost established these planets. We're going to have to give them a very nice name. That said, we haven't done any of these namings, too. Pania Prime, you are now called Rumidam. And you definitely need a different name.
System survey complete.
Rumi Holm.
System survey complete.
And we'll give the other ones names when they're colonized. my army's already here. Oh! It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. Become the crisis. Yes. Yes. I want to. Yes! Da 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 da. So, how this works. If we go to crisis level 1, we are at crisis level 1 because we have 0 menace. For a long time, we Rumians have known that we are meant for greater things, that our destiny was nothing less than the fate of the universe itself. Over the last couple of years, this notion has grown stronger to the point that it can no longer be denied that great change is coming for EBT society. In fact, we stand on the precipice. Right meow. The galaxy may not be ready for our inevitable dominion, but the Empire of the Bouncy Tail is ready for the galaxy. We will be misunderstood. We will be opposed. But we will not be stopped. The universe shall tremble under our cute little soft cat paws.
Situation log
So,
updated.
I'm crisis level 1 right now, and I can accumulate menace by completing menace objectives, which are here. I can purge very quickly as a policy option, and I can subjugation acceptance is 25% higher than usual. So my objectives, this is apparently a summary. Cool. If I destroy an empire, I get 400 menace in one go. Conquer worlds, 600. Vassalize, 400. And then, so those are one-time things in a way. And then if you, for example, retain vassals, you continuously get 40 menace annually. So, and it's good to be in breach of galactic community law. So to the next threat, threat level, wow, for example, we need 1,000 menace. So, and then 2,000, 5,000, and 10,000. You can be subject to another empire up to level 4, which is interesting. But to become the existential threat, you can be a galactic nemesis being a vassal, but you cannot become an existential threat while vassalized. But this is nice because now that we have this, it'll be even more fun to attack these guys.
Beginning attack run on enemy station.
It was always fun, you know, it was never going to be an issue. Crime on Cap-Hev, yeah, it's a problem. Oh, this is an issue. This is oh. Okay, that was kind of dumb. That was really dumb, douche. The black hole in Arcanon Maw is active again. Once again, a looping signal flickers in the darkness at the edge of normal space. But this time, there's an acoustic message encoded in the signal. It sounds very like Tullus Lollius' voice. What was, shall be, he intones. What shall be, was. Then the same coordinates as the first signal, the coordinates where Tullus Lollius was lost, but the media has christened the exit point. Then they say a name. Opiter Fonteus. Oh, should we send him? Who is Opiter Fonteus? Opiter Fonteus. Do we have an Opiter Fonteus? Leaders. Opiter. Oh, a scientist on the Posidonius. Oh, a maniacal researcher with a custom AI assistant. Dang. You go. Go, go, go. Are they gonna survive? I hope so. Yeah, they are. Let's see. Oh, a corrupt governor. Yeah, this will be fine. This time, the ship is running fully automated. Opiter Fonteus is the only crew member aboard. As it approaches the exit point, the telemetry system stream fills up with fascinating data. Once again, space flexes, gravity uncoils. Opiter Fonteus reads off the headline data, echoing the telemetry. Wow. They are commendably calm. We've sent a professional. It takes a little while for anyone to realize that something is peculiar about the timing. Opiter Fonteus is no longer echoing the data. They're predicting it. The telemetry... Telemetry? Why is that so hard? The telemetry disagrees, but only for a few seconds, until it catches up. The monitoring team is just reporting that the prediction interval is increasing when Opiter Fonteus says wonderingly, "I'm through." It's dark, they add. That's not a problem. We can live in the dark. I never thought of that, but of course we can live here forever. If the worm will only wait. At that moment, the signal cuts out, and the ship disappears from our team's sensors. Horrible? Regrettable? Fascinating. Fascinating. Cats are always more curious than their own good. You know what? I'm gonna bomb them. I'm gonna bomb them all the way to Romigrad. Because why not?
Our ships have been made superior.
Bomb, bomb, bomb. Bombs away, bombs loose. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Okay. Weapon shipments and unmarked ships that can't be traced back to us have been smuggled into the Cap-Hevat bonded merchants by our operatives. We are ready to hand them over to the privateers. Yes! They have armed and established themselves in the Devil's Maw system, and they have immediately begun targeting local shipping. Too bad I don't have a visual. Enjoy! I don't know how strong the privateers are, but maybe they will go into Electron. We will be able to see them. That'd be cool. That would be cool. Create a new sector. We need a nice governor for you. Oh, we don't. We have this guy. Apparently. Oh, they're fighting. But we can't see. I wish we could see that. Let's see. 98%. Okay, so apparently the privateers are not very strong. That's too bad. Red laser, yes, yes. We might have to look at that though. Let's see if we have to do something about that. The Gaia world. Rumi Haven. Oh. Yeah. They dealt with them very easily, apparently. Oh well. Let's see. Armies. 672 garrison. Yeah, we'll kill the garrison as much as we can. And then we will take the planet back. We were gonna look at Red Laser too. These crime... The Raxicodium Syndicate is a real problem. It is extremely annoying. And now that we want to do the vassalization thing with the Caphivad, we can use our influence in a different way. Which means I can go back to the edicts. And I could get... Oh dear. No! What do I want? I could also get one of the standard ones. Industry materials. Let's go for new mystic visualization. The trine, the quine, the trine. Once again, the horizon signal in Urakanen's maw is active. It has upped its game. Once again, the transmission includes the exit point's coordinates. It's signed with the private comm keys of Tullius Lollius and Apatur Fonteus. But this time it's a generative text program written in an elderly programming language that creates what appears to be love poems. Love poems directed to Metius Pontidius. Oh dear. They're honestly not very good love poems, but it is, our scientists agree, quite difficult to generate love poems procedurally, and quite unusual for a black hole to send love poems at all. Yes, I would agree. Who is that? A governor. Okay, the governor who just started to govern the Tistra Prime sector. And he's not great, so yep, send him. We have faith in you. We have full faith in you, and we know that you will not die. Yeah. This will be the end of me, Metius Pontidius says at the briefing before launch. I know I won't come back. But I think I always knew this would happen. Whatever is in the hole has been waiting for us for a long, long time. I think it's been waiting for me, since before I was born. Once again, the single-pilot ship approaches the exit point. Once again, space boils like a fever. Again, our sensor arrays soak up fascinating data. This time, Metius Pontidius is silent. The telemetry becomes intermittent, and then it too is silent. The ship has reached the exit point. The conditions around it are returning to normal. Nothing has happened. Nothing? The monitoring team mutter furiously. The ship is different. In fact, it's a different ship. It's Tullius Lollius' vessel, lost these years past, drifting now away from the exit point. The salvage team finds it pristine and empty, no trace of crew and no sign of violence. But there is a journal entry in Tullius Lollius' name, titled, What Was, Will Be. Our scientists review it nervously. Impossible, one says. I hope so, says another. The ship is renamed the Foundling and returned to service. The signal, dead or sleeping, says nothing at all, ever again. And yet, this may not be the end.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Okay. So... Let's get a young one. We have a new scientist on this vessel, so that's nice. Resources from jobs, just 5%. Having industrial subsidies, forge subsidies, Ministry of Production is nice. Might actually go for that. We have plus 81 food, so we really, really, really have enough food production right now, so we don't need this. Naval cap from soldier job is nice too, though. That would add a little bit. Maybe we should do that quickly. Although, ceramo metal infrastructure, I really like that too. Let's go for that. So if we want, we need to think about where we want the cutoff point to be to the cerulean. Maybe Sarpakis, we should take that perhaps. It's also 14 minerals, so that's not a bad system. And then, once we have dealt with these guys, we can deal with the other dudes.
Breakthrough achieved.
The Cap Hevad. So I think we should do that. How is this going? 355 garrison now. So you're almost up, guys. Just wait a little bit longer, and after that we're gonna go attack these boys here. How are you doing in terms of your still at war? Wow, that's a long war with the Rontor Bloodborne, but they are losing. They have lost a lot of territory. It's a strong federation. I have to admit, it looks strong. Now I will...
We have established a new planetary base.
Let's see, what have you done? Nothing. Okay. Terran Prime. Rumiberg. We don't have Rumiberg yet. Good. Thank you for those name suggestions, Luke. If you have more, I'm willing to listen because I'm almost out of names. I think I have one left. Yeah, one. So more planet names are always nice. The Loop Temple, signs in the stone. Archaeologists have found a forgotten temple in the remote highlands of Arumis, buried for centuries but recently exposed by an earthquake. Dating techniques suggest it's a pre-industrial relic, hand-hewn from volcanic rock. However, the recurring symbol on the walls and radial altar, a Möbius looped serpent consuming its own tail, has no obvious precedent in our early history, and the inscriptions use an unknown alphabet. One excitable archaeologist suggests it's a relic left by an unknown precursor race. In a presumably meaningless coincidence, the quake seems to have occurred at the same time as the final message from the black hole in Uruk-Hanen's maw.
Situation log updated.
I would say that merits study. Yep. So that's something we can do. We also still need to probe the dimensional portal. Let's do that. And, can I take this? That would be a really nice end to the episode. Oh, yes. Go for it, boys. You can go get yourselves repaired and upgraded.
Initiating ground assault.
Get yourselves repaired.
Victory
Get there.
shall be ours.
That'd be better. We still have our relics.
Our warriors are victorious. Enemy planet conquered.
Good. Good. Yep, victory, another enemy dealt with. Yay! Well, did that give us... Now I'm curious. Oh yeah. We now have 1,040 menace all of a sudden. So... But we need to complete the first Become the Crisis special project. Okay. We can do that. Let's do that. Let's research. Oh, cool. Okay, so we're gonna get to Nemesis Crisis level 2 already. Very soon. Very, very, very exciting. But I'm going to have to end the episode now, and in the next one we're going to deal with this new frontier sector with Rumigrad. And the fallout of that. And then I think we're gonna point our little arrows, big arrows, to the Capivad and see if they want to be our little vassal. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit the like button and please consider subscribing. It helps out immensely. New episodes come out regularly, and I hope to see you next time.